Hi, I'm Bryson Canchela, a mechanical engineering student at Oregon State, and today I'll be showcasing my manufacturing design project. For the project, I decided to make a prototype kayak rudder. My kayak is the Kayak Bluefin 14, a sectional kayak that is made up of 6 components that are clamped together to form a full 14-foot kayak. Currently, Kayak offers a plastic rudder kit for the Bluefin 14. With this being $170, I wanted to create my own design at a lower cost. When designing the rudder, I took inspiration from other commercial rudders while using easily obtainable materials. I used Western red cedar for its rot resistance and color, as well as steel for the mounting system. The first component I made was the rudder holder. This piece raises and lowers the rudder into the water. To form this piece, I used a miter saw, Dremel multi-tool, and a file. Next was the rudder blade. I first used a miter saw to cut a 24-inch board. Then I used a power planer to thin out the board to the right thickness. Once it was at the right thickness, I cut out the shape of the rudder with the jigsaw. I then planed down the wood again. I stopped once I got under 0.4 inches at the tip of the rudder. With the rudder blade at the right thickness and shape, it was time to round off the edges. I used a Dremel multi-tool to remove larger chunks of wood. Then I used a grinder bit to even out the cuts and further contour the surface. To finish shaping the rudder blade, I sanded all surfaces smooth with a Dremel sander. The last step before assembling the prototype is to laminate the rudder blade. Laminating with fiberglass and resin is a great way to increase the durability of the rudder. It also provides a nice shiny smooth surface. Before I begin, I clean the surface with acetone. Then I cut a piece of fiberglass cloth to match the shape of the rudder. After mixing the resin with the hardener, I pour the resin onto the cloth, evenly spreading it across the rudder. I make sure the cloth is fully soaked. I mix and pour more resin if needed. To finish the prototype, I assemble the rudder and mount it to the stern of my kayak. I drilled holes and fed steel cables through them to connect to the foot pedals. Now that the rudder kit is complete, here is the final product in action. Thank you for watching.